our side of the ball to make a couple plays again when we needed to get the ball moving a little bit. Connecticut's a very good defense we talked about this week. Their front seven does a great job against the run. They dominated the line of scrimmage, I thought. It made everything we were trying to get done was a fight and scratch and claw. So a lot of credit goes to UConn's defense. I don't know yet. I know that the doctors are still with him. I think Coach will probably have an update when he gets in here. But I was with the team and I saw him. I don't think they haven't given me the word yet. So Coach may have an update from some of those days.
Is it an ankle? Is that right?
I believe it has a lower body. I saw him. Stuck my head in there. It looks like his ankle region. Yes, I don't know the prognosis.
If you have to go forward with Matt Floyd, you just talked about his level of preparation. How do you feel about having him?
Oh, his preparation. He's been back, the backup all season. Getting the reps. But then obviously if that happens or he has to play the next week or two, or whatever it is, when he get back on the field, then obviously the stakes go up, the intensity, everything goes up, and the leadership role comes about. It's a little different mentality when you're the two. I thought he did. I thought he did a great job. Obviously, the quarterbacks aren't exchange. You always worry about that first play. But I thought he threw a great ball in the back end zone on a little slant pass. Gave it to him to play. But he can do some things. He's a good football player. Now it's our job, my job, to get him ready to play. If that's what we have to do. If that's where we're going to go.
How much does it help to have a bye week if you do need to go to have an extra week?
Yeah. All our little nicks. From the last game at Syracuse and this game, that the off week, as much as anything allows you to heal. But obviously, your question, with a backup quarterback, it gives you an extra, week, so to speak, to getting ready if that's the case where, if that's the situation we're in.
Talk about the challenges of going without some key senior players. I mean, you wouldn't have Lamar, Landy, Astenor. How well the fill-ins came in there?
Well, I think some guys did some good things out there. It was a fight. There was a fist fight up front, obviously. Like I said, they were a very good front. So, you can't replace that experience, for the next game for those guys, bring you on those guys. But we have some young, talented players, and they got to continue to grow. Miami's not going to be any easier. Miami's going to have a good defense; they always do. So we'll have our hands full again. But this can only help in the long-term development of those guys.
It came down to the end of this time. The defense got some takeaways. I mean,
yes.
On your side, how did it feel to see that happen?
Well, just happy for those kids because how hard they're working and how much pressure they put upon themselves to be productive in those situations. And it's good for your team. It's good for the psyche of your team to for everybody to contribute, so to speak. And hopefully we haven't had one all year, and we got two in 6 minutes. So sometimes it's like you can't hit the curveball, not even sudden you hit it once, and we find a way to get in the groove. So hopefully that continues for our defense. And I thought they played extremely aggressive and threw the ball well, just as I watched it casually on the course of the night.
You weren't finishing as well as you were the last few weeks. So there's mistakes and little things that added up that didn't allow you to finish like you were.
We had some third down. We had some protection issues here. I think it was more just individual battles. We lost some individual battles. First down play action was really good, but we got this first down run game was not efficient, so we got some second and long a little bit more, and it caused some of those drives to stall around the 30, 35, 40. As we got close to field goal range in the first half. Just not enough positive yardage on the early runs. Whereas the play action, I think we missed one play action on early downs after the first throw of the game. The play action was good, but we didn't have enough running game to go match it. He went back and played too deep all day because he knew he could hold the front with his front guys, his core guys, and took the safety out of the box, so to speak. So he was controlling the line of scrimmage back.
Coaches have been in here trying to explain all kinds of losses for weeks now. How does it feel, just from a pressure relief standpoint, to have a win and not have that momentum?
Well, it's obviously it makes everybody feel better. It takes, like you said, that pressure off. But as we've said many times after games, it's all about the players, and it's good to see them get paid for hard work because they never stop working. Their leadership's been great. Their attitude at practice has been good. So eventually something's got to turn, and hopefully this continues to grow for those guys because we've never had a mentality of giving on this team, and that's a credit to those players.